Hi, everybody. This is Chris,
And this is Matt,
and this is Scorched Earth.
the much delayed, much awaited
Yeah.
discussion of Scorched Earth.
On the delay topic. Well, okay. Let's start real quick before we jump into episode business.
Yes.
Woo. It's not a review, and it's doubly not a review because normally I hit play and the little button over to my side there, and then a little video rolls while we talk.
Right.
And in spite of having like a zillion years to get some video of this, I have no video of this.
Couldn't do it. I thought we were going to lie and come up with like a high, like, falutin excuse for you not having a video. Like, well, we thought with the variety of options. in
Matt
Scorched
Barton
Earth,
deleted my videos.
Matt Barton
Matt
strikes
effing
again.
Barton deleted that. If anything ever bad
feud.
happens, it's because of that Matt Barton and
continues.
his editing and values and stuff.
Ugh.
Damn Matt Barton. All right.
Matt Barton would have a video, though, for real.
Matt Barton would have a video for real.
Yeah, well,
Matt Barton wouldn't have to come up with a story about why there was no video.
right.
We've
He has
said Matt
everything,
Barton
we have
so much
nothing.
now, it sounds like Bob Dole. Matt Barton likes
Like, hold the pen. Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right. Anyway, sorry, Matt. We love you. Anyway, so I'm going to play this live while we talk about it, and I think this will be interesting because it'll let us dig into some of the things I think are kind of fascinating about this.
Yeah.
There's some interesting design choices on how it balances out, but it's not a review. We're not gonna like tell you this is a great game or a bad game because games are subjective. They're your own thing. We're assholes with opinions. Two of them
Yes.
between us. You can figure out. Do we both have one? Does maybe somebody have more and somebody else is without?
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of my opinions so you can have all of them.
You know, like, okay.
They just cause problems for me. So
So I have all the opinions. What does that leave you with?
just the
the
beauty and the charm, I guess.
Okay.
The
Fair.
rock hard abs. I'm
hard
not
abs.
sure.
Got an 8-pack.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But the sort of channel discussion news, we're going to restructure release schedule. We're going to still try and get out 2 a month. Long game, short game, that's not going to change. We're going to try and get some live streaming in. Not sure exactly when. What we used to do is we would record on Saturday and release on Sunday. That I do not have the guaranteed time to make that always happen, and it's causing problems. So
Yeah.
I don't know what that means for us or what the change will be in terms of when stuff comes out going forward. So pardon our dust while we remodel.
Sure.
But
Hopefully, like, we've gone through a phase of missing some dates lately with end of summer, start of school stuff, and like work is getting crazy, I think, for both of us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep going. You might not notice anything unless you're like a devoted follower of
where
our
are they?
schedule.
You're on our Discord or subreddit.
Ooh,
Invites.
yes.
Links below. Look at that. Look at that. That's so professional. Matt Barton would
So
be
good.
jealous.
That Barton does he have a subreddit? I'm sure he does.
Probably. If not, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, maybe we should start it.
We should start it. Oh, God.
Quick, go check if mattbarton.com is taken. All right. Enough of Matt Barton as the new auto duel.
Matt Barton is the new auto duel. All right. Well, we've gotten Matt Barton mentions and auto duel mentions in. So for those of you drinking, you're already half in the bag already. This is Scorched Earth, 1991 shareware game that I spent many nights up in the computer labs playing
Oh, yes.
way too much.
This was the original hot seat game for me. Like, you have a friend over, you load up Scorched Earth, you take turns. It was just like, it was a fixture in my childhood.
I can see
for
that.
sure. And this came out in 91, and it's by a gentleman named Wendell Hicken.
Mm-hmm.
who is still around. I found an interview with Wendell Hicken.
What is the
And
last interview you found with him? Because I did some looking and like have a hard time finding anything past 2011.
yeah, I think that was about it. He was working at Predixis, which is a kind of like Pandora music
Oh,
service.
interesting.
Yeah, where it recommends you songs based on the acoustic properties of what you like. Uh, it it sounded interesting.
Wiccan.com is still up.
Which brings me to an important question, Chris.
Okay.
The last post on Wendell Hicken's website is a list of 100 Christmas songs.
I saw that. Yes.
And I will say that I was deeply offended that Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC is not in the list. But the question is, marry, fuck, kill.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Santa Baby, Last Christmas, or Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
I have to marry anything by Paul McCartney.
Wow, really? Okay.
No. I like Paul McCartney. Should I not like Paul McCartney?
I like Paul McCartney, but I hate that song.
That's why I said I have to marry anything by Paul McCartney, because there's so much heart.
That's fair.
It's you know, I don't know. What were the other two?
Santa Baby
Kill it.
and Last Christmas by Wham.
George
Michael Wham.
Yeah,
I'm
going to stand by my choices, actually.
I think you might. I think you're right because I would marry Last Christmas and I would fuck Wonderful Christmas Time.
Okay.
But I would kill Santa Baby because I hate that song too.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan.
But anyway, that was like 2011, I think.
Welcome to October. You've actually, so marry, fuck, kill Matt, all three, because he's mentioned Christmas before Halloween.
Oh.
Which first, I'll leave that to you to decide.
You all right there?
I am. I'm slowly dying over here. Not COVID, just the kids are back in school, so diseases have come home that are not COVID, but still diseases for parents. All right.
So here we are at the main screen of Scorched Earth.
Yes.
There's a lot of options here that I didn't remember really messing with as a young person.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's players and rounds, and as you go between rounds, you either get money or lose money, and that is customizable in the economics tab. So you can have a situation like, I think there's like something interesting because the super fun way to play Scorched Earth is with a bunch of rounds where you start with very little money. But that's also the least fun way to play Scorched Earth because you want to start with all the money so you can just go straight into the funky bombs.
Okay, so it goes by 5. We're not going to get through all 20, but I just wanted to... yeah, that was going to be the thing I talked about. Like, if you start with not a lot of money, go to play options. Is that where the money is? No.
No, it's under economics.
Economics. Cleverly disguised. Cash at start.
Yeah, so there's interest rate, and that's how much money interest you earn between rounds, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and cash at start is the big one, right? Because everyone wants to start with everything.
Right.
But really, it gets more interesting.
Do you remember what free market is?
I do. It adjusts the price of the items based on how often they're purchased.
Oh, interesting.
So if you're playing with a bunch of people and everyone's buying nukes, the nukes get more and more expensive. Mm-hmm. So it's really kind of like design your own game balance. And it takes some figuring to get it done in a way that works.
I wanted to talk, and that's one of the things I really wanted to focus on with this, because I wish more games did something like this. Too often it's easy, medium, hard. Easy, normal, hard, God mode. You know, something like that, where they've decided what each of those things are. But I may want really expensive bombs, but then all the money in the world. Or I may want everybody to start out with no money, but then like free market. So no one's buying nukes because no one can afford them. And the price drops until you can. So I really like when a game lets you mess with all the controls to really dial in the gameplay that works for you and your friends, or just you, or whatever.
Totally. Yeah, and this does a good job of it because
Yeah.
like the you can mess with the physics, you can like keep this game fresh in a lot of different ways. And really even the computer AI tanks are pretty flexible because again, you don't just get like awesome, shitty and medium. You
Right.
have a lot of different, well, we can talk to that when you get there. But you can see there's like air viscosity and gravity. So
Yeah, do
you can
tanks
like,
fall down? Does the dirt stay suspended? Like, can you tunnel through, or does it collapse under it?
right, right. You can turn tracers on. You can affect uh, how the projectiles go through the dirt. So what one thing
Changing wind's awesome too, because like if you have a set wind, you can start to just figure out where things go. But if it changes every time, you got to do a
totally.
little more math.
Yeah. Yeah, I've blown myself up because I didn't take the wind into account for sure.
Yep.
So there's just like tons of options. So if you're like too good at this, you can just like mess with the air viscosity to some random whatever. Uh, and that is fantastic.
Mode simultaneous.
Yeah, that's like a thing. I've never
That's
played
like a
this game
thing.
that way. Well, if you have like two people, it's okay. But if you have like five people, you need key mappings for everyone, and it's just a kind of a pain in the ass to set up. And like, I think I prefer sequential mode. That's like how I remember it, how I want to do it.
Talking tanks is definitely one of the things I always turn on.
I One of my formative computer memories is figuring out that I can edit the talk files in a text editor and make the tanks swear.
Mm-hmm.
That was like amazing. There's like a few things that I credit with getting me into computers, and one is like making DOS games work, and another was figuring out that I can make a change in a file and it will show up in the game, and that was like amazing to me.
Do you like trace paths?
I I do like trace
Okay,
paths.
we'll turn that on.
Yeah.
I
Another
I think trace paths is great if you're playing single player, but if you're playing against other people, you should turn it off.
yeah.
Has been my experience, just because you start to be able to guess like, okay, that was too much, that was too little, and you can kind of dial
Right.
stuff in. That's fun if you're alone, but if you're playing
Right.
against someone else, you don't want that dial in, unless you want the dread of like the stuff
line.
coming at you and then behind
Yeah.
you, and you're like, oh, they figured it out now.
Yeah. And like you probably know this about me, but my short-term memory is shitty.
What?
So like I need those lines because I will forget like what happened 2 turns ago.
You know what your shirt term reminds me of?
What?
So the last post from David Whitaker was about some Christmas songs. Did you know that?
No, I had no
Oh
idea.
yeah, no, it's amazing.
I'm like a goldfish. One thing that I would recommend, if I think it's under play options.
Play options. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's under weapons.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Boop.
I always make sure useless items is I don't remember if it's on or off, but like there are certain settings that affect what items are useful. Like if you have paths on, tracers are useless,
Right.
and if you have tunneling on, or I'm sorry, if you have tunneling off, contact triggers are useless.
Right.
So if you set useless items the correct way, which I don't recall what it is, it will hide those items from the buy screen, so you won't end up wasting a bunch of money on stuff you don't need.
Like if your tanks can't fall, there's no need for parachutes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And another one more setting that's interesting too in that screen.
Mm-hmm.
If you go back to weapons, We talked about tracers, but you can actually turn off visible bombs, so you can't even see where the bombs are going. It's I think bomb icon
Yeah.
invisible. So if you set that, you won't even see the dot. So you just have to like guess about the path that it took. That can be interesting too.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the original Atari 2600 Combat, where you had like tank pong and guided missile and just a bunch of different ways to play for head to head, and then you just pick the ones you thought were the most fun for you and your friends.
Yeah, because like there's been a lot of these artillery games. From there was artillery in the 80s, and then there was like the Q Basic one.
Yeah, Gorillas.
And like they got old so quick.
Can't get old when you got funky bombs though.
Exactly. You Scorched Earth like finally did it in a way that was like replayable and like I love Gorillas, but Q Basic Gorillas, but Scorched Earth was like something special.
Was special, and it's the one we remember, and it's the one when I think of an artillery game, like even Worms. I'm like, nah, you're just Scorched Earth. There's stuff before Scorched Earth. Nah. Nah.
When everyone was playing Angry Birds, I was like, oh, I know what this is. It's kind of like Scorched Earth without the funky bombs.
Without the funky bombs. And they don't shoot back. Like, yeah.
Right. It's power and angle. Like, that's all it is.
Yep. The one I will say is closest is Human Cannonball, again on the Atari. Just because it's fun to like shoot the little guy and then he misses and he splats on the ground, kind of like Circus Atari, where you get that little flatten the little legs twitch. Like that's hilarious. All right,
I like some darkness. Yeah, let's start a game. Let's do it.
This game up. I put out 4 players. Player 1 will be, what do we want to call player 1?
How about Chris?
Oh my god! All right,
you can choose your tank icon.
Which one
I don't think it makes any difference, right?
I don't think so. This is my favorite, though.
Yeah, it's the tankiest looking one.
And then I'll just computer up the rest.
Yeah. So this is interesting because, again, like all these types of computer opponents are different. So Moron is just dumb.
Yep.
Shooter is just kind of like normal. Pool Shark is like Shooter, but it will bounce off walls if you have the wall
bounce
enabled.
Yep.
Tosser like just hurls it. Chooser just chooses a strategy based on what it thinks are going to work. I'm trying to remember what all these are.
Yep.
And like Cyborg is like awesome. I forgot what Spoiler is, but it's cool because they all behave differently. So it's kind of fun to like do a bunch and just put them on unknown. And then you kind of learn over the course of however many rounds who's dangerous and who's a moron.
Like, I don't remember what Spoiler is either. So let's make Spoiler look like this.
Yeah.
And then I like the thought of Pool Shark. Let's do Pool Shark.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we'll make this little guy here Pool Shark. All right. And I made the first one Moron. All right.
Very good. Here we are with our $1 million. So we went big, right, on the initial spend. So, like, you want to talk about buying strategy. I always start at the
bottom.
At the defense section.
At the defense?
Because I will forget to buy the defense stuff because my memory is so shitty. So at the top you have your guidance systems.
I love Lazy Boy.
Lazy Boy is like totally overpowered.
Yeah.
You gotta buy auto defense too. That's like huge. A ton of batteries, a ton of fuel tanks, a ton of parachutes, Yeah. Yeah, Lazy Boy guidance. So the way the guidance works, heat is just like you just have to get it near the other tank, so you actually have to know what the hell you're doing. I don't remember what balanced is. Horizontal, you have to get it like horizontally aligned with the other tank, and then it takes over. And vertical is the other way.
Right.
But I have mixed luck with the guidance systems.
I'll buy
They
one of each
often
and we'll start
blow
with
me
that.
up. Yeah, we'll try them. And you got some shields, and now we get to the fun shit.
Gotta buy funky bombs.
Yeah, buy all the funky bombs.
Gotta
Leapfrogs
buy.
are great.
Mervs
Nukes are great.
Napalm, always a winner.
Death's
Rollers
Head.
are cool. You want some Death's
Yeah.
Head? We get some
Oh
Death's
yeah,
Head.
get a couple of those.
Get a
Those are
couple
good.
Death's Heads. I mean, bombs are fine and nukes are fine, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Heavy riot bomb, heavy digger,
Baby Nuke's kind of one of my go-tos.
plasma blast, laser, liquid death, heavy sandhog.
And like one of the things that was super fun about this is just trying all these out. So like, yeah, they're in the manual. The manual is actually really big for this, considering how simple the game is. It's a great manual. But it's kind of fun just to try these out and like see what they do. That's a good looking inventory.
Good looking inventory. All right. Let's save some monies. We got more rounds
Yep.
to fight.
Yep. All right, and here you go. You got this gradient. This is your auto defense. So your parachutes are deployed. You need to hit the energy left thing up there to turn on your shield. There you go.
All right.
And you don't get to choose guidance here. I'm not sure why.
Okay.
And the manual says you hit G to get to your guidance system, but that doesn't work for me. I had to hit T. So like now I think if you hit T, you'll be able to turn on guidance if you want to use it.
Interesting. Let's do lazy boy. Just like
Yeah.
Okay, baby missile. We gotta change that.
Oh yeah. That's kid stuff. You can also hit I to view your full inventory.
Let's pick. I don't want to start with Death's Head because I want to make sure I've kind of got. Let's start with a Merv.
Yeah, let's merv it up. Do you remember if it wraps or not?
I don't think it wraps.
Okay.
I do
So now this is going to be about shooting over that big hump.
Right.
So again, this is what's so great about this is you can like try to dig that hump down and then have an easier shot, or you can try to like lob in that little spot over it.
Yep.
So you can kind of handle it however you like. Like if you want to pop out your rollers, you could probably get that yellow guy pretty easily. Like you have a lot of choices.
That's not a bad thought. The rollers aren't a bad thought. Same with this blue guy. I want to fire a shot though and see like is my angle in the wind gonna let me get over the thing? Because the power, I never get the power right on the first try.
Yeah. With Merv, though, we got to be careful because if it blows back in your face, it's going to be catastrophic.
That is one of the fun of this, though, is like things can go so right or so wrong.
Totally,
so
yeah.
quickly. All right.
Let's see what happens.
Choose target.
Oh, you got guidance enabled, so
That's right. All right, let's choose it.
there we go.
What, like, that did some weird...
Yeah, you must have the lazy boy on, right, for guidance?
Yeah, T undoes my guidance?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got none guidance on. Perfect.
Yeah, it resets after every round.
Perfect. All right. It's space to fire, right?
Yeah. Huh. Oh, there it goes.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, see, that's...
Nice. No, you won't.
And each one blows up differently when they blow up.
Yeah, I really enjoy that. One thing I'm noticing, I had a lot of problems syncing the CPU cycles exactly right. Because if they're too low, it takes forever to draw, and especially the explosions. And like, I love the PC speaker sounds, but if your explosions are going really slow, it can get pretty grating.
Yeah. I will not disagree with that. I'm going to ramp the power
we need
up.
way more power. Your angle's quite low too right now.
Yeah, that was a little lower than I wanted to go. I think that's where I wanted to go.
That looks good. Oh, nice.
Almost got to him.
Yeah. Nice, like Bart Simpson reference. It
Yeah.
really shows its age with the pop culture.
All right.
All right.
Let's go with a bouncer here.
Yeah.
And let's lower the power a lot.
I think probably, but yeah, about 4, right about there, I think is good. Oh, we are awesome at this.
Yeah, he's trying, but he's not. This one, no, Moron was green.
Yeah, that's the one we
Tosser.
didn't know what it was.
Oh,
What was it? I forgot the...
not Pool
Anyway.
Shark. All right. Yeah, Pool Shark is the guy doing yellow. I think he's trying to bounce it off the ends, and they're too
and
far
it
out.
doesn't work.
Yeah. Let's pull out one of these rollers.
Yeah, let's roll this guy.
We're gonna lower the power again because I want to just tippity tap it over the mountain.
Yep.
Let's try that.
Oh, it hit the
Yeah.
too big a whatever cliff. It's starting to look like a Jackson Pollock painting. So you must be playing a different version than I am because my explosions do not look as good as yours.
Did you up the resolution?
I think I was doing 1024 by 768.
Oh. Then I do not
Mine
know.
are like if you do a nuke or something.
I'm gonna do a Death's Head here. Let's do.
Okay, let's do that.
Up the power just a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what my explosions look like. So you must have been using a different weapon. This is it though, like you're doing it.
Yeah.
Should we Death's Head?
Well, that was the Death's Head.
Oh, that was? Oh, I
Yeah.
thought that was Merv again.
Gonna plasma blast here. Batteries to discharge.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I thought some of these shoot straight too. I'm not sure if Plasma Blast.
That was a mistake.
Mistakes were made.
Oh, because it blasts around your tank.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was added in the later versions, if I remember correctly. Like the 1.5 version had a bunch of different stuff in it.
All right, let's heavy riot bomb this.
Yes.
Oh, he's right where I shot last time. So
Mhm.
let's
hit him with
let's
something big.
napalm him again.
Yes. Oh, that's the stuff. Look at that.
That shield's gone.
Yep. That guy's gone.
So
All right.
here we go. We made a bunch of money. Sandra made nothing. Sam lost money. Ammon lost money. And that's one of the things that's dangerous with this game, is it does
Right.
sort of compound the problem over time. Now, if you remember at the beginning, there were things where like losers go first.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can set things to sort of offset that a little bit and kind of help let some people catch up. But this game doesn't have a good Mario Kart blue shell come from behind thing. You can a long enough set of rounds and you will be left behind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where it gets tricky. So, again, like you really have to think about the settings you're using, what you're starting with, you know.
Oh, you can sell.
Oh.
Did you know you could sell?
No. What did you... Oh, you did it from your inventory.
Yeah, I was clicking on it hoping I could buy from the inventory. I didn't.
Oh. I guess, yeah. I
We
mean...
didn't do Funky Bomb. We gotta do Funky Bomb next round.
Yeah, we got to do that. The dirt physics is really pretty good in this.
That's where I was like, I didn't buy enough dirt. And liquid dirt. That's the other one. All right.
Yeah.
Dirt charge.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Plasma Blast is pretty much to get you out of a
A jam.
dirt situation, yeah. All right. The parachutes are deployed. You got to charge your shield.
Shit's charged.
All right. Oh, this yellow guy's toast. Like, it's just not going to go well for him.
Nope.
done already.
Right? Like, okay, well, that went fast. Ooh.
Okay.
So I am going to lower... Well, not power. I don't want to lower my power. I need to lower my angle.
Yeah, so we could try just like a roller if we wanted. I think a roller would get him. And just like shoot it straight across.
A roller would be interesting. Napalm would be interesting.
We could try the sand things too and just bury him.
That's what I was going to say. What if we did like liquid dirt?
Let's do it. I don't... Oh. That did not work the way we thought it would work.
All right.
Now what? Now do we do a digger?
Let's do a digger. Heavy digger. That didn't do much.
That did not do much.
That did more.
Can we shoot around this dirt, or are we going to blow ourselves up?
Well, that's kind of why. Oh, I see the problem. I see what I did. Oh man, that's just embarrassing. All right.
What did you do?
I shot backwards.
Oh.
That's why the dirt thing did what it did. All right, I think we're clear now. So let's try this liquid dirt thing where it doesn't affect us.
Yeah.
Oh, it just kind of trickled over him. That's not much.
Yeah, let's try the dirt clod or whatever, the other dirt thing.
The big dirt clod?
Ton of dirt. There we go. Probably lower power a little bit. Oh, you're shooting straight up?
Yep, I'm just checking the angle.
Gotcha.
Because last
Yeah,
time
it's kind of hard to see.
Passed. So lower the power a little bit.
Beautiful. Yes.
Whoa.
See what he does with this.
Yep, all right, so we've got a few rounds to deal with him later.
Yeah. This purple guy's got us dialed in pretty well, too.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. Let's dial that.
Let's see what we can do to him.
Let's not use our ton of dirt. Let's do a funky bomb.
Always a pleasure. Really, the sound effects for the funky bomb are great, too.
Mm-hmm. We need way more power.
Yeah. We might want to think about recharging our shield, too.
And we do that with a T, right?
Yeah, I think energy. Just hit that E. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, we need way more power. We need like probably 600 or 700.
Yeah, let's start with 6 because I think that might still.
Yeah, we'll dial this in.
And let's do. What have we not messed with? We haven't done a nuke. We haven't done a laser.
I think that just shoots straight, though.
Yeah, that just shot straight up. Okay.
Let's hit him with the nuke.
Let's hit him with a nuke.
See what happens, yeah.
Little high.
Little high. I swear my nukes look and act different.
Well, I mean, find out what version you're playing. I'm playing 1.5.
Yeah.
Which is the last I found on his website.
I just had one on here. I didn't even have to download it, so I didn't even look what it was.
I'm gonna bring this back down to 550. And I'm gonna fire. What are we gonna fire here? Death's Head is tempting. Let's go with Death's Head.
Oh, that was a good shot.
There we go. He's done, right? Yep. I mean, you do have to watch out if you're too close to somebody else. Like, their explosion will take you with them.
Right.
So I think that's... Okay, so turn the power way down, turn the angle way down.
And then you get teams involved, and it gets really interesting, too.
Yeah. This is where... I mean, is there an online version of this yet? Do we know? Does anyone...
Many have tried, but none have succeeded. Allegedly, the best one I found the GitHub project for it, but the link to the game is broken, so like it's not hosted anywhere. I am playing version 1.5. What version is this?
1.5.
But mine has like the textured mountains and.
I think I turned my textured mountains off.
Oh, okay. So it's like a preference thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just hitting him with rollers right now.
Yeah. I love a good roller.
Don't take it personally, dude.
He is not doing a good job. Yeah, you just got to get through that shield and then he's done.
All right. Let's. Where's my napalm? There's my napalm.
You're gonna have to adjust your angle or power a little bit, I think.
Power back a little bit here. Even 200.
Oh, nicely done. That got him.
Okay. So that time we won a lot of monies.
Yeah, so our lead is just getting more and more solidified, which you're right, like that is kind of a problem with these longer running games. I wonder if I still have the manual up.
Rat charge, rat blast, rat bomb, heavy rat bomb, baby digger, heavy digger, heavy sandhog. Oop. Dirt charge. I don't know. We just got some. Go to the other ones here. Yeah, we got plenty of this stuff. All right. Oh, because I've like used up all my money on weapons. All right, cool.
It's a good thing to spend.
Oh, this one's got storms.
Very cool. If you like gradients, man, this is the game for you. There's so many gradients in this thing.
First shot, done. One guy's already out. Oh, I know. And that's kind of what it... There's something so MS Paint quality about it from the time, and yet, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, it's this...
No, I mean, the fun thing about this game is the like, ridiculous number of weapons. And just, like, the satisfaction is picking the exact right weapon for the exact right situation, or like executing on a strategy. It's really great.
Or just watching somebody blow themselves up for some reason.
Yeah, that was odd. So we talked about the scoring. There's basic standard.
Pure genius there.
There's greedy basic. Gives you points only for killing tanks and surviving a round. Standard scoring gives you less points for actually killing a tank, but gives you points for every time you damage a tank or shield. Greedy works like standard scoring, but the final rankings at the end of each round are based on the net worth of your tank. So, mess with that if you want. I'm not exactly sure what all that meant.
Oop, sure.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of power.
Let's take it down to 550. Got a good feeling for 550.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Still.
Oh, we're dialing in. You've got the angle perfect, though. It goes right up that hillside.
Dive back to 525.
Yeah.
I
A little bit more. Yeah. You don't need to be accurate when you've got funky bombs.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know what I'm dialing it down to.
420?
420.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
See what happens.
Oh,
Might
wait, I got to do it. 420, angle 69.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I blew myself up.
Oh, well.
Oh.
But hey, you know.
Lessons were learned.
With enough batteries, it doesn't matter. Just like charge the shield back up. call it a day. But yeah, like, this still manages to be fun with the computer opponents too. Like, you can't replace a hot seat game with someone you love, or someone you hate.
Right. But especially when you jack it up to like 10 tanks or something, and it's just pure chaos.
Yeah.
There we go.
You got it. You got it. Just a little bit more power in her there.
And then
there's lightning
will hit your
too.
Tanks, yeah.
Yeah. Boom. That's it.
Oh, because I'm down to baby missiles. Oh, that's a bummer.
All right. That won't do.
Death's Head it is. Here we go.
Yes.
Alright.
Only one of them hit him.
Boo,
Let's nuke this chump. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking we go with the nuke.
Hit him with the big stuff. That's some heavy shit.
Boom.
Oh.
What?
I think it didn't go off because it hit his shield.
Alright, napalm. Here we go.
Yeah.
Love me some napalm.
Napalm gets the job done. Yeah.
Alright, so anything else we need to say about this? I think we fired all the weapons and played with most of the stuff.
Yeah, I feel like we covered it quite in depth.
Yes. I mean, it is just, you know.
I think most people know this game, so that's why we made the deliberate choice not to record a video and play it live.
That was our plan.
So, you're welcome, I guess.
Also, let us know if you liked it this way or if you prefer us going back to videos. But I did like that we could kind of go through all the things here and show it all off. So, anything else you want to...
No, I think we covered everything I wanted to say about it.
All right. Then I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to turn that off, and I will transition into our next game, which we're still playing.
The long game, Half-Life.
Mm-hmm. You know it. You love it.
Yep, you've probably beat it 100 times, and you've probably played a million mods for it. So,
yeah, I want to try and get a couple mods in before we go live with it. We had one person specifically request a mod.
All right, I'm there for it.
Yeah,
I'm moving through it.
You ready? You ready for the shark game?
Yeah. What is it? Oh, Duke Nukem! Look how big his head is. It's
Duke
so big.
Nukem won, and this is a request. So,
Shrapnel City. Man, are you gonna wear your purple vest with a collar for this?
Do I have a purple vest with a collar for this?
If not, I'm
wearing a purple shirt now. And it has a collar.
Tear the sleeves off it, dude. What are you doing? Yeah, we're going to play the shit out of this. This is going to be a good time.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So, Duke Nukem 1, that we will get back to you with when we get back to Nox. It's coming. We just don't know when we're doing stuff right now.
We just got to shift a little.
After 5 years, we're allowed a little wiggle to make all the things resettle. So, we will be back. It will be soon.
Thank you, everyone.
Half-Life.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Big thank you to all of you watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, suggesting games, commenting on our videos, or supporting us on Patreon. We appreciate all of your support and look forward to sharing many more videos with you. Thank you again.